Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the base when making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Asante Samuel Jr. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Patriots and the Chargers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Throwing Jones. Got a man and he hits him in stride. There he goes, right side. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Booth. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. 2nd down and 8. Now Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. And his kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Up the middle they go. Booth. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the... Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. More from L.A. in a moment.
11-11.
They'll run on first down. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd down. Booth. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
And he will have a Patriots first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that?
Absolutely.
Hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2nd down and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 3rd down, Booth. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Throwing on first down, Jones. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. 6-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Keon White in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Herbert now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Chargers sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Right back to Spears. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. And off the lead for a Charger touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Lutz good on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. New England's offense set to go. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
On first down. Boom. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On 2nd down now. Boom. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And they'll run on the inside handoff. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals. 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, LA! Tajay Spears, 75 yards. And the Chargers have regained the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game,
there he goes, left side. He's still on his feet. And down to the 29-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
Here we go, get set.
Now Jones throwing on first down. That's caught by Myers. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers, 29 yards. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 2. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. They'll start on the ground with Spears. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Herbert. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That one's taken in by Spears. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll buy some time right. Touchdown, Chargers! Devontae Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Lutz will look to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. So here are the Chargers to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He got 29 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. On the option right, Herbert. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Justin Herbert. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger offense making their way back out there.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He's got it to Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
They'll run with Spears.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long, as one of them told us. If I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw, Herbert.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Now Herbert off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! From 6 yards away.
And the Chargers add 6 to their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Jones. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw there complete to Myers.
Big play there for New England, 48 yards. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Here we go, 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down. quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and as well as we begin the fourth quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Throwing, Jones. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jones. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Myers. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Jones. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. Now a short one to Gesicki. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the 44, Jones. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. On the option, here's Spears. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now a run to Spears. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a run by Spears. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. On 3rd down, here's Spears. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So now Jones and the Patriots down by 15. 1:47 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. To throw is Jones. He's got Smith-Schuster, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Jones. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have, As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Here's Jones. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin the slide, say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me, who gon' step by me.
Yeah, told him I would be a boss before I had business. I don't even need nobody here to vouch. I was all alone, so I ain't have a witness. Right back to the lab, gotta go to work.